Big up, guys. It's your boy, Mark, an MUFC fan, and we're back again with more updates. As you can see, I dropped some information in the chat, so don't be mad if you missed the nuggets, guys, because I got some updates. Is it true or false? Are United really moving away from Benjamin Sesko and they are not attempting to sign Alexander Isak? According to reports, Man United have ruled out moves for both players, but there are also conflicting reports coming out of Germany and Europe that Man United are swiftly trying to conclude a few deals to get a £90 million double deal done. And like I said to you guys, plus 15 million in add-ons divided up amongst both players that we are trying to sign. But right now, what I can tell you is United are very much trying to quickly get the Javi Guerra deal done and dusted. And while they're doing that, try to move on Anthony as well as Jadon Sancho and of course Alejandro Garnacho. Of course, they have been a bit cautious about moving on Alejandro Garnacho, but they are trying to get the maximum, potential from the players in the market according to their significant values. Guys, again, I will bring up the stats of Benjamin Sesko so we can talk about why Benjamin Sesko will be an interesting signing to Manchester United. And this is clearly what they've been talking about. The Slovenian international, he has bagged 13 goals in 33 appearances last season for Leipzig, the highest in the squad, and also ranked second for shots per game, 2.1, and third for dribbles attempted in the game, 1.2. And someone was showing me some stats that Etikite was in the 98th percentile, but Etikite is ranked sixth for dribbles per game. And it's a wild one. It's an interesting one. But guys, the audio is cutting out. Give me 1 second, bro. Give me. Hold on. Let me know, guys, if this is much better. Let me know if this works better for you. Big up to you, Tommy Boyle, as well in the building. Guys, it's an interesting one right now. There are lots of reports out there, but I would like to remind you all 48 hours ago, we tried to hijack Benjamin Sesko's deal. I mean, you don't hear me, Benjamin Sesko. I mean, Victor Gyökeres deal with Arsenal. And that deal was for £75 million. We were trying to hijack that deal a few weeks ago, guys. So I would say to you all right now, maybe Man United does not want everyone to think they have the money. And maybe they're doing a very good job about that. But we have spent 60 plus million, 60 plus million on two players. Why not make it three? And those two players we signed, the third one we also need. So it's about necessity, guys. And I've shown you all the stats. I've shown you the stats. Yeah. Now, it's very interesting because a lot of people don't know about Javi Guerra, but he's a rising star in La Liga. At just 21, he's amassed 89 appearances for Valencia and would inject much needed youth and energy with his box-to-box presence in the Manchester United midfield. It's an interesting situation, guys. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because there are lots of conflicting reports. Just like David Ornstein on Monday morning posting reports that what is the links with Sancho to Juventus? But then yesterday he's saying there's a possibility Jadon Sancho could go to Juventus. Juventus have amassed certain amounts of money from selling two players, which I told you guys about on Monday when he said that. It's really interesting, guys, because some of these reports seem like some of these journalists are just trying to be the one who says, hey, I got the story first. I dropped the bomb. Guys, They're just playing and pulling legs all around. Is this, is that, is this, is that, is this one? Amorim wants this guy. Amorim wants that guy. All of these journalists, most of them, they're just trying to sell their meals because they got bills to pay. I'm not saying they're not providing good information, but in some scenarios, they do make it sound a lot better than what it really is. You know what I'm saying, guys? Because when the facts come out, yeah, some things are totally different. Like we weren't in for some players. We haven't made move for this player. We weren't really talking to this player. The stance on Man United and Ollie Watkins is we're not trying to sign this player unless it's a swap deal. All of a sudden, everyone's saying we're going to sign Ollie Watkins. Aston Villa said he's not up for sale, which means they're going to be asking for at least 70 million pounds. Like I've been telling you guys all along. It's a weird one. Chelsea's asking for 90 million for Nicholas Jackson. What? Why would United look at these two players, right? When it's much easier and cleaner to do a deal with Leipzig for 60 million pounds. Come on, guys. You can sell these guys, Mainu and Garnacho. We can sell Hoyland. We can sell this guy. We can sell Collier. We can buy Sesko clean, 60 million pounds. There's no need for swap this and add-ons that. There's no need to do any of these dramas with those clubs, guys. If they want Garnacho, buy him straight up. If they want Kobe, buy him straight up. We could go buy Sesko, guys. I'm pretty sure the club is working on a structure, internally deciding what they're gonna do because right now the focus is getting Javi Guerra out of the deal. Box, kind stress box. Don't stress about it right now, bro. It's not a problem. Kind problem. It's a kleiner Probleme. Ein kleiner Probleme, broski. Yeah, and I say this because, sometimes it looks darkest when the light comes. And I know Newcastle might be interested in Benjamin Sesko, but as long as Man United are willing to make a move, yeah, I don't think Benjamin Sesko is going to go to Newcastle in front of Man United. They don't got pull like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course they got money. Of course they got whatever they got going on over there, but they ain't Man United. Yeah, they ain't Man United. Keto David, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying? What are you saying? Sesko game over. Red alert. Lit, lit, lit. Of course, Newcastle is interested, guys. Newcastle is interested. But let's see what happens, guys. I keep telling you, Man United will make a move for a striker and a quality striker at that one as well. I keep telling you guys, and we are currently exploring the GK situation as well as we know the youngster wants to move as well. So yeah, guys, I know there's been lots of reports today, lots of quick and swift reports according to different reporters and different journalists. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think we should be panicking, guys. I don't think we should be panicking just yet. And I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm gonna bring you in a bit, but I mean, I don't understand this one, bro. Like, yeah, I really don't, bro. I really don't understand this one, bro. Because you have to divide what he scored in the Turkish league by 2.5, bro. Yeah, because it's the Turkish league, king. Yeah. Come on. Like I understand he's a better striker than what we have, and he would definitely improve us, but 350K a week, 70 mil, 80 mil. Nah, bro. I think they would have asked for 90 from Man United because we're Man United. You know what I mean? I think we should have made sure to sign Gyökeres. That's just me. That's just me. But I ain't mad at Sesko at all because I think he will bang. You know what I mean? And because Arsenal snubbed him, I think he will come and show big performances. But that's just me. Yeah, he's getting 250 at the club that he's at. That's not what he would ask for from Man United. I keep telling everyone, you cannot look at what a club is doing with a player and expect our club to be able to get the same treatment. These players are going to ask for more money from our club. Yeah. Most agents, most clubs, they ask for more money than Man United. Osimhen is better than Sesko right now, maybe, but in a year or two, I won't say that, bro. Yeah, this guy's playing in Turkey, bro. Turkey's ranked ninth in Europe, bro. That's like that's not even that's not even championship level football, bro. He's gonna move on when? When? This second season in Turkey, bro. And he just signed a new contract with the club. That's 2 or 3 years. Bro, move on. That's yeah, bro. He probably gone never he gonna be a Turkish legend at the end of the day, but I think that's where it's gonna end. I don't think he will not Champions League anytime soon. Just saying that. You know what I mean? 100%, right, Bucks? These players done gone. Rashford is, I said that yesterday. Rashford is wearing Thierry Henry's number 14. He will start games. People say that Rashford is a bum. Why Barcelona would give him that big number? They wouldn't give it to a bum. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Bucks, this is the funny thing, bro. Yeah, Chelsea tried to sign this guy and the deal fall apart. Bayern didn't go after him. Barcelona never went in for him. Neither did Madrid. Neither did PSG. Now, if he's that amazing, why did none of them went in to sign him? And these are the things. I trying to be at the level of these clubs. I'm not signing players they don't want. I'm not interested in players that they don't want. Because if they don't see value in that player in their club, how could I see value in that player for mine? It's wild. It's wild. I don't understand it, bro. We might need a player like Isak, but bro, you can't tell me Isak. I don't think I not going. I go and say this right here and right now, bro. I think Sesko will do better in the Prem than Isak. Isak took 4 years to really get going in the Prem. Yeah, last season was his breakout season. This season, that recently passed there, he consolidated his level as a top striker in the Prem. But but Sesko will come in the Prem and hit the ground running like Isak last season. He will score the same amount of goals as Isak scoring last season. This fella outscoring Isak in national football, hands down. Isak don't even have 17 goals this year for Sweden, broski. Isak have like 6 goals for Sweden. This brother has 17 for Slovenia this year. Crack. I am mad. I'm just telling you the facts. Isak can score. Isak have about 8 goals for Sweden this year, bro. 8. He scored a lot of goals in the Prem. He scored a couple of goals well in the Prem. But I can tell you straight up, bro, don't sleep on Sesko, bro. Because Isak took 3 years before he started scoring any goal, noteworthy amount of goals in the Premier League, broski. Go back and do your research. The now is works for the now. But realistically, when you're talking about players like who develop into the Prem and had time to develop to where they're at, Isak was one of those guys. It took him 3 years to get there. I don't know about buying Isak. I think we will start to sell about 3 players. You gotta sell Mason Mount. You gotta sell Garnacho. You gotta sell Kobe. You gotta sell Anthony. You gotta sell Hoyland. And then you can negotiate for Isak, bro. Because I don't think Saudi gonna accept payments over a long term. And they definitely gonna want at least 120 million pounds. They might can't demand 140 because he wants to leave. But yeah. What? I know I mean I might say Sesko I say Osimhen might be better than Sesko right now. Is the same way I would say Isak better than Sesko right now. But in terms of what I'm saying is when Sesko, with his quality, come to the Prem, his transition will be much faster and smoother than Isak. Because that is what I'm saying. Don't conflate what I'm saying, broski, because you're moving mad saying that, what you're saying there. Like, imagine, I just explained to you, bro. The man coming to the Prem, his transition into the league will be much better than Isak and faster because of his quality. Yeah. But you trying to tell me, bro, come on, bro. Better than that. At the end of the day, guys, a lot of people might disagree. They might want what's hot right now. United wants what's hot right now as well. Of course, I think if we could spend 140 million, hell, go get Isak, bro. Hell, go get Lamine Yamal. You know what I'm saying? But we can't afford that, broski. And that is a mad scene. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't bought Sesko, but everybody interested in Sesko, including Newcastle. You know what you man like? You man will wait for all them players to be bought by other teams, then see them successful there, then to want to go and spend 20, 30 plus more million to buy them from those teams. Because y'all don't like to take risks and y'all believe in Prem proven alone. I'm not saying Prem proven don't have its merits, but at the same time, we've seen multiple players come to the Prem in the first season and dominate Prem teams and dominate Prem players and outscore them. So this Prem thing, this Prem proven might work for defenders and midfielders. But when it comes to a striker, as long as he's a clinical killer in front of goal, brother, he go and kill the Prem just like Haaland killed the Prem in the first season, bro. You understand? Because I'm telling you, if Sesko come to lead the line in front of Umbuemo, Cunha, and Bruno, bro, he is going to score at least 20, 30 goals this season, I guarantee you. I'm not even questioning that. I wouldn't mind a Vitinha, bro, but you know what I mean? Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Vitinha, bro, to be fair, to come into the midfield. Yeah, but Cole Palmer was always Cole Palmer King. I feel like you don't know who Cole Palmer was, you know. I feel like you don't know who Cole Palmer was, bro. Cole Palmer was always that guy. There was never a day that Cole Palmer wasn't that guy. Yeah, I be so real. So when City pushed him away, they sent him on loan thinking he would have come back and want to stay. But he's not a City fan, bro. He's a Man United fan. Of course, he's killing it at Chelsea, but he's a Man United fan. I would break the bank for him, though. Yo, Man United throw away Alvaro Fernandez and Real Madrid sign him. And guess what? This club and most of the fans of the club chorus, they was happy about us not bringing him back for 12 million pounds. Yeah, or 8 million pounds or something like that was going to cost United. They was happy to spend 30 million on Dorgu and accept 8 million in payment from the deal that Madrid cut with Benfica. That is wild to me. That 8 million, that money that we received from that deal, they ain't even make up to the money we spend on Dorgu, bro. And the player still 10 times better. It's wild. With Sesko, I think United finishing top six, bro. Top six immediately. When you add Sesko to what we have, you see, because guys, and the reason why I'm saying this is because you gotta look at the kind of players that we have in our team already. We know what Bruno is capable of. Bruno was always missing a striker who has a very good ability to read the game and read the threat. Yeah? Bro, I don't leave shit alone, bro. You gotta get that out my club unless they prove themselves. And brother, what I see last season was just as bad defensively as Hoyland was up front. And man, them ain't want to talk about it. But okay, just because one man was here 9 months longer, no problem. No problem at all. No problem at all. But let's keep it moving with that. But like I'm saying to everyone, yeah, Man United needs a finisher, needs a fella who not only physical but quick, and who's a very, very lethal finisher. And Sesko is that guy. Yeah, of course, we're not going to say Isak currently right now is not that guy, but can we afford 150, 40 million pounds or 120 million pounds? I don't know if Man United could convince Newcastle to take 40 million and payment over 5 seasons and might have to pay like 30 million a pound. Bro, this is an imagination. That's what you coming up with there. There's no value in the market. Villa won 60 million for Watkins. Chelsea won 80 million for Jackson. And man them saying Dorgu's the future captain. Bro, I weak. I can't believe it, bro. Like, we are gone. If that guy is future captain, yeah, the club is finished, bro. This club is finished. Jack said it. Jax, if we sign Sesko, you might have to donate that 10 memberships from the first 10 games, bro, because you will see it coming. Yeah, of course, every day of the week, bro. You don't have time for Chelsea. But at the same time, guys, this is what I'm trying to tell you, man, them, yeah? Sesko is the best on the market right now, and he at the best price. Bucks. Nah, boy. Bucks, you're trolling your brethren, bro. You can't be doing those things, Bucks. But at the same time, the interesting thing is Man United focus on this youngster, Javi Guerra, guys. I'm not going to say I've seen the whole world of this guy. I've seen quite a few games of him. He's interesting. Yeah, and he's very, 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 very much that type of box to box midfielder that Man United fans have been asking for and hoping that Menu would be. Now, Menu might be better technically gifted than the youngster. I have to admit that Menu is generational. I told you guys from the beginning, and people doubted me when I said Menu was generational. People laughed at me. People told me academy graduate you waiting on to help save Man United, and now people are afraid to sell him. Guys, come on, don't forget, smash the likes, because your boy has good eyes and good ears when he does his research. And I'm telling you all now, I will be disappointed if we sell Menu, but we might need to because as I can see it, guys, he fit in the 10 system we played a year and a half ago, but he does not really fit in this system as Amorim has it right now. And I think Amorim is trying to find ways to fit him into the system, but really, does it really serve him? Does it really serve his talent? Or is it just serving the fact that we want to keep him at Man United? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, to be fair, John O'Connell, I think that's the best place for Bruno to play. And I would play Cunha in the eight. That's just me. Because Cunha is very good at driving with the ball and he will get himself forward and Bruno could do what Bruno does. Yeah. And also, you know what will be interesting? The fact that even when Bruno on the ball, they will not rush at Bruno because Cunha is there and he will all be trying to get forward. So it might be a situation where they alternate throughout the game. I hope Bruno has been given a free role to do whatever he wants to do, bro. To be honest, as long as he stay in the midfield, because when Bruno has a free role to attack, he scores goals. United scores goals, and he gets assists. Everything works out for us, guys. In my honest opinion. But with Bremo coming in, that's a whole other threat that's going to be consistently happening on the right side of the pitch. And for a long time, guys, we haven't had threats on both sides of the field for Manchester United. It's been a while, yeah. And with the likes of Cunha playing on the left, might be come out a little bit to allow Bruno to come through the middle, and then you have Bruno on the right. And if we have Sesko up front, guys, you telling me you're not seeing goals? And if Benjamin Sesko scored 30 goals, bro, you are probably dealing with 10 membership for every goal or 10 memberships for a goal, yes? Because broski, I know you're doubting it, But when he bang, trust me, you'll be happy we got him. You'll be happy. Well, yeah, well, Hayden, we talked about this a long time, Broski. I mean, I wouldn't have signed Javi Guerra with the haste that we have signing him. I might have tried to sign him, but leave him at Valencia to play another season or two. But yeah, I think Baliba is the guy that we need for the midfield right now as a DM. But can we afford 80 to 90 million pounds for Baliba, Broski? 'Cause right now, Brighton is trying to sign Baliba to a brand new contract and they are putting a 7 or 8 or 9, possibly a 9-figure sum at the end of his release clause. So that's where the interesting comes. Yeah, because you know, well, Trex, I don't know, but like, I will be honest and say this. Casemiro at his peak was still a lot quicker across the ground than Menu is. You know what I mean? And I feel like maybe, yeah, Menu serves better playing in a midfield four. That's just me. That's just me. Hayden Hackney better than Javi Guerra, maybe because of hype. I don't. Hayden Hackney could never be better than Javi Guerra, bro. In real life, yeah, nah. Because England didn't beat Spain. It was the other way around. And guess who was playing on the other side of the pitch? Hackney was versus Guerra. Go and check, broski. Yeah. Casemiro and Bruno will leave next summer. Why sell Menu? Well, Menu's not a 10. So, to be fair, they can't even put Bruno in that category because Menu cannot fill his shoes. Menu does not do what Bruno does. He doesn't do what a 10 does. Yeah, he doesn't create. He don't have that real vision for passing. Of course, he could get on the backup chances and score some goals, but he is not that guy. He's a hybrid 6'8" at best. Yeah. Take good care of Fernandez. Big up to Robert and Saya. I just two signed. Man United fans are happy. Man United is a joke. Well, to be fair, Robert, I'm not happy, bro. I waiting for Sesko to be signed. Then I will be happy. And I'm being honest, you will be too. You will be too if we sign Sesko and Javi Guerra. Trust me. Big up to Stephanie Griffith, the MVP. What's good? Hope you're doing well, Steph. Big up to Steph in the building. Hackney will end up at where a big club and we'll say we should have brought him. Yeah, maybe so, bro, but I still tell you, bro, we have a youngster that will be better than Hayden Hackney by miles. Yeah? Go and do research on that youngster. I keep telling you about him. He playing for he moving up to the under 18s this season. He is a monster in the game, bro. So I wouldn't rush to sign a young player thinking he's going to be the end of it all or the savior of Man United. You know what I mean? I think we need senior pros in this current moment. I wouldn't mind United looking at a player in the midfield from Wolves, like a Joao Gomez, or even the recent signing Andre Trinidad. I was telling everybody we should have signed this guy because Andre Trinidad, not only he sounds like he's from Trinidad, but he's a Brazilian with a robust finish. And he has very much good quality on the ball. He is a threat, very physical. We should have signed him. It will be interesting to see what Man United does. But what I could tell you is that our focus right now is on getting Xavi, Guerra, pen to paper, and then proceed on with signing Benjamin Sesko while moving on Jadon Sancho as well as Alejandro Garnacho. Oh gosh, bro, I can't remember his name at the tip of my tongue and I just can't say it, bro. I can't say it. I will just now. I will let you know. I will message you about this youth, bro, because he's a Man United talent doing a lot of big things, bro. He is very very good. You know what I mean? So don't worry yourself. Man United have lots of talent in the academy, and this is my next thing. This is why I didn't really fancy us buying too many young players because then you would be kind of cutting off that route from the academy that we always presented to the young talent we have. But as we on this topic, hey, yeah, Ethan Williams has traveled with his squad. There's been quite a few words spoken on Ethan Williams by Ruben Amorim, who is saying that he is very, very much interested in this young talent. Yeah, Ethan Williams is someone that Amarim is highly looking forward to see what he can produce in this opportunity that he has been given. Of course, we are not certain yet whether he will be playing left wing back or right wing back, but it will be very interesting. It's not JJ Gabriel box. JJ Gabriel also is part Trini, but it's not JJ Gabriel Broski. It's another player. You know, actually, Basaru and Koto is a youngster name playing for Manchester United under 18. He plays at DM. He is a monster. If you guys think Sekou Kone is amazing, this guy is going to give Sekou Kone a slight headache. Trust me when I tell you this. Yeah. Just remember, I told you this. I would, bro, chorus, if this happened, it will be one of the best days of a Man United fan's life. Trust me, because from that day forward, we will be scoring bags of goals weekly. Yeah. When that brother was golden boot winner in League One first season. Need I say more? Generational talents, guys. Generational talents. That's what you need. Regardless of what position he plays next season, we need a box to box CM monster with legs and bite. Exactly, Stephanie. Exactly. And this youngster, Xavi Guerra, he might not be the biggest name right now, but he has drive, he has legs, and he has bite. And he is Spanish. And we know that Spanish quality on the ball is a certain standard. And he starts and is one of the captains or the leaders of the under 21 Spanish national team. So, and not only that, he did go he did go and travel and with the Spanish main senior national team, but he has not been used. But he has trained with them. So, which means he's a highly rated young talent, yeah, who's going to take over from the likes of Zubomendi and these guys. Why not get him now? Why not take a chance? 25 million euros is no money, guys. It's no money. But it's what I'm telling you, Box. If you squint your eyes the right way, he look like Rodri too. You know what I mean? Look at Basiru and Koto, man. I'm telling you, he's a talent. And you will enjoy it. Trust me. You like big players. And if you like Goodwill Kukonki, well, I hope you know Goodwill Kukonki going on loan. There have been reports that he's going on loan. You know what I mean? Just like Ethan Wheatley and Joe Scanlon, he is going on loan. It's going to be interesting. But Basiru and Koto is a very talented youngster. Yeah. Box. Interesting. What can I say? It will be interesting to see what Man United does, guys. You know what I mean? And what I will tell you guys is there are lots of reports. It will be consistent and never ending every single day. Player link today, player link tomorrow. This club linked any player that we link to, all these arguments. But remember, they always saying a different story. And these stories change every 48 hours. Yeah. So you have to pay attention because the same guy, David Ornstein, saying these things tonight was saying that we was about to hijack Gyökeres deal. So if we have no money and the Gyökeres deal was costing above 70 million pounds, how could a Sesko deal for 60 million pounds be too expensive? I don't know about you guys, but somehow it don't sit well with me, some of the reports of these guys. It sounds too conflicting. Yeah, and according to some of the reports that I've seen in Europe, Man United, while there's interest from Newcastle, Man United would be favoured by Benjamin Sesko to sign for. So I'm not too worried, guys. Yeah, in this current moment, and this is honestly because I believe Man United and Christopher Vavell will work on a deal to get Benjamin Sesko to Man United. Because, like everybody says about all the players, Amorim apparently really admires Benjamin Sesko's ethics, his ability, and what he can offer to Man United if he's in the starting lineup. Now that you know, hey, bro, you already know. Do I need to say it? I will let you say it yourself. Hold on. I find I find you're trying to provoke me tonight. Yeah, big up to my brethren Hayden Pro in the building. Yeah, Bali, you really think for Sesko, bro?
Yo,
Do you really think I wouldn't sign Greenwood over Sesko, bro?
I don't know. It's like the way you're going
Bro,
on a
I don't think there's. I would sign Greenwood over Victor Gyökeres, bro. You are you mad? I would still
um,
try to sign Victor Gyökeres, but I would sign Greenwood first. That would be the first sign of the summer, and again in number 7. I just being honest. That's just me. Because I
uh,
believe he's generational. And while Victor Gyökeres is a killer, I need a man to supply the killer. And I think Greenwood is the supply. The best supply you could find. You know what I mean? That's just me.
yeah, that's crazy talk. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Admiral Drex, Box, Stephanie Griffiths, the whole gang. Yeah, man, Manchester United. We just need to sort it out. We haven't got a striker. I therefore the start of the season. We got Arsenal first game of the season. We're not gonna have our new striker in, whoever he may be. Obviously
I
we
think
got
he will be here. When the
Aston.
season beginning in 2 weeks or 1 week?
I think it's longer than that.
Well, I was saying, boy, we sign our striker in the next 2 weeks for sure, bro. Calm down.
What
Calm down.
before the first game of the season? You're saying?
Bro, I believe we will have that striker, Benjamin Sesko and Javi Guerra, and possibly the GK signed by the time we play in Fiorentina at Old Trafford on the 9th of August.
I don't believe that. But hey, we can only dream, eh? We can only dream.
Yeah,
Like, how long it took to sort out in Buemo, so I can't
yeah,
see
but that was
that
different.
we get three signings
You
in
see the
before then.
thing is, right? You see the thing with Bomo. The problem was all along that the club wanted something near 70 million. Man United knew this 6 weeks ago. I keep telling everybody this. I said this from the first story on Umbremo. Brentford, in order to accept payment on terms, they want 65 million plus 5 in add-ons. So in all, there was 70 mil. The add-ons have to be achievable. If you all go back and watch my stream 7 or 8 weeks ago, it will say exactly that same phrase I just said there, right? And the reason why I said that was because I was told that this is what Brentford would expect because they have to wait for on a payment plan and they're not getting the money up front. If had Man United, yeah, been able to pay up front, 55 million plus 5 would have been an easier deal. They would have done that deal, bro, because cash on deck. Now, the difference is with Leipzig, United have a very good relationship with Leipzig. The player wants to move. Leipzig getting money from Man United. Leipzig is also very much interested in Jadon Sancho. And of course, maybe one or two other players in our squad. There were reports that they were scouting Mason Mount for the last 6 months, including Bayern Munich as well. But apparently, we're not trying to sell this guy. Yeah, who hasn't contributed nothing but 2 goals in 18 months and spent more time on the hospital bed than he spent on the training pitch, which is wild. But I digress, bro. I digress.
So what? Do they want him on loan? What do they want to do, Jadon Sancho?
Leipzig would like to purchase Jadon Sancho. Now, from what I've heard, Jadon Sancho has accepted a deal that will see him earn somewhere in the region of 130 million euros or 60 million euros from Juventus, right? Now, I believe that Leipzig would not mind offering him more than that because they would be having money as Javi Simons would be leaving. And they would need something of a big name to keep drawing the drones of crowds and someone weekly. Jadon Sancho is that guy. So now I'm not saying that it will happen, but what I'm saying is that it's very much possible that if we make we have good negotiations with Leipzig, it's possible we sign Sesko, they sign Sancho. Or they might negotiate a deal for Sancho. Yeah. And this is what
But
all I'm trying to say.
Sancho has to want to go there in the first place. So I can't really see, because he's already played for Dortmund, unless Bayern Munich is stepping in, I can't really see him going to Red Bull. I can't really see it. However, if he's got his mind set on Juve, then maybe Juve is more likely. Man United is definitely going to be bent over a barrel in order to make that happen. He don't really care for this club, and you would think they moved heaven and earth to get him out of Dortmund. So all he's really ever done is show the club negative energy, even though he's never really performed. He's never performed for us. It's actually diabolical work. So
True.
as much as I don't really like the signing of Rasmus Højlund, and I do think, literally, in my lifetime, he's the worst player I've ever seen play at Old Trafford. Jadon Sancho has got to be the worst attitude I've ever seen at Manchester United. That guy came in with a hefty price tag, and I can
75 mil.
I can barely think
323K a week.
of a string of games where I said, "Oh, he was really informed that month. He could have won the player of the month, or he could have he's never given us that level of consistency in his
Bro,
play."
he has never given that level of consistency in England at all. The only time he was that consistent was in Deutschland. And to be fair, bro, I was a fan just like you. I'm pretty sure, Jadon Sancho at Dortmund was flying, bro, 20 by 20. Players don't do that in this modern game, bro. Yeah? How many top players that have Phil Foden never achieved that? And people just talk about Phil Foden like he's generational. Plenty players never achieve these things. So this guy achieved in 3 seasons back to back. But yeah, I wouldn't. I never. As a Trini, as a fella who railed back Sancho for all different reasons. Yeah, I can't. I don't know who advising this brother right now, but they're killing his career. And when it's all said and done, I just hope he don't regret it, bro. Because whoever it is are wrong him, they forcing him to believe that it's just hate, it's not him. But it's his fault for a lot of things. His work ethic is shite. Yeah, as the Deutscher would say, Scheiße. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy, this guy level of energy and work ethic and hunger and desire to win. It's like it's non-existent for me. Yeah. He never deserved what we offered him, bro. 'Cause we promised him the number 7 it in his contract. Yeah. Man United promised to get his brother the number 7, and the only reason he didn't get it was because he wasn't going to try to take it on when Ronaldo was coming back, and then he was supposed to get when Ronaldo leave, and we didn't give it to him. They gave it to Mason Mount. You know what I mean? I just don't know, but he never showed the kind of value to say he was worth getting that 7 money back, bro. In my honest opinion. And if you don't show that kind of value, how you could put that 7 money back, bro? It's not Dortmund, bro. It's Manchester United. Anyway, it is what it
Okay.
is.
Well, everybody in the chat, Mark says we're getting Sesko, so I'm going to end up having to pay for all different types of memberships. If he bangs in how many goals? Was it 30?
30.
30
30.
goals. So if he bangs in the 30 goals that Mark has predicted, then all types of not super chats, all type of memberships will be donated for this community. So let's hope that Sesko don't bang in any goals. Let's hope. No, I'm
But
joking.
Tommy,
Let's hope that he's successful.
true, Tommy. You know what I mean? I don't hate him, but I despise him in a certain way, bro. Like it's frustrate me, like I be mad. I can't wait for him to get out of Man United, bro. I mean, he could still play for Trinidad and Tobago because I need his talent. But other than that, bro, I just wish somebody close to him would tell him the truth, bro. You know what I mean? For his sake, because it's like for me, I don't know about you guys, but I hate to see a player with so much promise just flop because of their own ego, bro. It's just ego. It's not like he don't even have the talent, bro. He had just so big. It's like one of them floating balloons. You know them hot air balloons, bro. You know what I mean? And we have quite a few players that end up like that, guys. Rashford head was like a floating balloon for the last 2 seasons. Watch this brother play next season, guys. All they go and want to know if he's smelling a different oxygen in Spain than he's smelling in England. Because I'm telling all they go be all they go be vexed with the kind of goals this man go and score. Bali, let them know now, bro. Because I telling you, bro, man, I hear man them saying Rashford is trash. I mean, I just be mad at Rashford for playing trash at Man United, bro, after all we do for him. But this
I'm
brother go to Spain and kill it.
I'm willing to have a cheeky bet, right, with anybody. Yeah, that if Rashford stays fit, he's going to be the talk of the town at Barcelona in terms of what he's doing. If he's able to stay fit, a lot of our fan base are gonna have regret that he's left. I'm willing to bet this. Like, I'm literally anybody who wants to take this bet, we can talk.
Yeah. I mean, at least Tommy, yeah, we go whole lot here, Tommy. Sesko won't get 30 goals with them, bro, one Cunha in the side, but he certainly could get to 20. I really hope we get him because I watched him last season in Bundesliga 7 or 8 times. He's very decent. Big up to Tommy, and Tommy's a very critical guy. Yeah, Rical, Sancho is a bit lost right now. You know what I mean? He's not doing too well. And somebody needs to help him and talk to him because his career is going down the drain. And the worst thing to do is see a talented fella just lose it all because he lazy. Yeah, sometimes money does ruin some guys, but look at players like Bruno and other players. Bruno just still give his hard work, bro. You know what I mean? If I other players who just run blood, look at Ronaldo, who get more money than this guy, and this guy is run hard, work hard, train hard. This guy still he had the same routine for the last 20 years. I can't believe it.
You see the problem that we have, yeah? We have a lack of hunger in our team. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to understand, like, the likes of Cunha and an Embuemo or Mbumo, right? These men are going to come hungry to Manchester United. They've already shipped out people that have lost a little bit of their desire to play for the club. They might not have lost their desire to play for other clubs, but they've lost their desire to play for Manchester United. So the likes of
Facts.
Rashford, the likes of Sancho, those people that bring that toxic energy to training and the environment as a whole, where they don't really care if we win or not, or they can't be bothered to put that super duper effort to ensure that the fans are not going home disappointed. All those types of characters are getting shipped out of the club. So the people that are determined to make a success of their career, all the players that have come in the last window or two, best believe that those are going to be the most hungriest players right now, right? Coupled
Mm-hmm.
with the fact that we still got to get rid of some guys who probably are never going to make it at Manchester United because we have a big sample size of what their capabilities are. The likes
Yeah.
of Portland, the likes of Andre
Dogu.
Onana. I don't know.
Yeah,
The
bro, I see
jury,
it
the
last
jury's
season.
not out.
I see 6 months of absolute shite. Yeah. I not go and say this anymore. I go and say this fact, bro. Harry Amas in 5 games last season was better than Dogu for the 23 or 24 games he played. There's
Okay,
no game in that 24 games that was better than the average game of Harry Amas this season, bro. Yeah.
okay,
And he was free. He
but
was
yet,
free.
but yet, who's going on loan?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
Who's
the
going on
other
loan?
guy is supposed to be going on loan, but men afraid to be embarrassed because they spent 40 million for no reason.
No, what happened is the club brought him in, right, and decided that they're going to develop him.
Yeah,
And
the
why
same
I
thing they
don't
did with
think, and
Hoyland,
why, and
except
why I don't
Hoyland
think he
first
should be
season,
started.
he had
I don't think.
17 GA.
Yeah, that's cool, but I don't think Dorgu, right? No, he had. All right, cool. I don't think Dorgu, right,
Yeah.
should be starting. I think we should have a better player, top level player in that
Bro,
position.
I
But
just
we
be
have
so real.
somebody.
At 20 years old, you can't cross a ball with your best with your strong flat with your strong foot, your strong suited foot. There's a left footer and you can't cross a ball from the left to drop in the box for one of your players. The goalkeeper is catch. On average, 97% of your crosses is go to the goalkeeper.
But
Yeah? Yeah, it's
statistically,
shit. Yeah, it's
uh,
shit. You don't deserve to be at Man United, King. If you can't cross a
statistically,
ball at
he
20
is
years old,
better.
waste of time.
Statistically, he is a better player from the
Statistically,
right hand
but
side.
it might be sound
But
good.
they are
But in
playing him on the left.
reality, he's garbage.
Yeah, that's
What we could
cool.
see on the
That's
television
that's
is
cool.
garbage.
But the thing is, what I find interesting is that you begged me all of last season, yeah, to take to take
Yeah, and you
into
said no.
consideration Hoyland's
You
age, and
you
I
said no.
refused. Yeah,
You
but
said no to
now
me.
changed your stance. You've now changed your whole goalpost, yeah, on
It had no
Dorgu.
goalpost because when
Wait,
we
hold
did
on.
the,
And why,
we had a
wait,
show
hold on.
where we did
Hold
a
on.
scouting report on Dorgu, did we not?
But
And
I
our
didn't,
assessment.
I
Oh,
didn't
that's all.
agree
Wait,
with the side. I didn't,
hold on.
yeah.
1 second, 1 second. Our assessment, right,
Mhm.
was in agreement. We should not sign this guy. For no reason, we should sign this guy. Or the last absolute choice should be that guy. Yeah, we agreed. We had different research points, and we came down to the same solution.
But
And
even
yet,
a lot of the stuff that I researched actually is what you don't like about him. So I think uh, my issue is that I don't think you could use because you when the players first come to England, yeah, especially from the Italian league, they're coming from a slow league. So
mm,
sometimes some of these guys come with a
mm.
bit extra timber. Then they're probably not at the optimal weight for the Premier League. There's different factors that come
Yeah,
into it.
but
Obviously, you
first
saw
of
when
all,
he lost weight. You saw
but
when
really,
he first came. You saw when he lost a bit of weight. You saw the a vast uptick improvement in his
yeah, he
performance.
still can't cross a ball though. He
Yeah,
still
but
can't
the
cross a
problem
ball though.
Dogu came in January. He didn't.
So you telling me at 20 years old he's supposed to learn to cross a ball?
What I'm saying, what
How
I'm
he make
saying,
it in
what
football
I'm
to
saying.
begin with if he
Wait,
can't
hold
cross
on,
a ball, bro?
what I'm saying is he came to England, right? He came to England in January, and to have your full assessment on him already,
Bro, the
yeah,
man played 24 games,
but
bro.
he hasn't
He
even
started
played.
every game, but
Doesn't
one or
matter.
two
He
games
came
he was
into a
injured and had a red
he didn't
card.
come into a confident team. He came into a team
Brother.
that
So
already
what okay, so why you could make all these excuses for this guy?
Ah,
But for
because
Hoyland, who
because
did
because
score 17 GA last season,
I'm not being funny.
none.
I'm not being funny. I don't rate this kid. Yeah. So I,
Okay.
wait,
Same
hold on.
thing
Wait,
you
let me
don't
land. Let me
rate.
land.
I
Let me
don't rate
land.
this
Wait,
kid.
wait. Let me land. I don't rate this kid. Yeah. But the reason why I'm holding you to this is because you tried to hold me to the Hoyland. So
Did I
now I'm
get to
showing
hold you?
you.
No.
Wait, hold
You
on. So
said,
now, wait, hold on. So now I'm showing you, yeah, that all along you was chatting shit because now you decided, yeah, all of a
okay.
sudden that
Mhm.
now his age doesn't come into any sort of factor.
Okay.
And
First
that's
and
why I say
foremost,
all
you know
along you were
why?
chatting shit.
I keep
You're chatting
explaining to you
shit
why I
because
decided this.
Hoyland, you're chatting shit because you think Hoyland is
No,
a
no,
saint.
no.
That's
Because
why
here what,
you were
right?
chatting that
If
shit.
you tell
Yeah, you
me
think
I
that
go
dude
and
is
sign
fun.
the
Yeah, you think that is
statistically
fun. That's
worst
why you're not giving
defender.
him no grace. Yeah, you don't find him attractive. That's why you're not giving him no
Oh
grace.
my
Yeah,
goodness. Oh my
you
goodness,
was
bro.
chatting pure shit last season.
Ah,
Yeah,
hold on,
protecting
wait, that's all right.
Hoyland
Hold on,
for
hold
no
on. Hold
reason.
on.
Yeah, and now,
Hold on, wait, just a
yeah,
wait,
you
just a
want to
wait.
mix
Hold
the
on.
ball.
Hold on, wait, just a wait. Hold on. 1 second, right? You telling me, right?
Yeah.
You want to sign the statistically worst defensive player under
I did
20.
not want to. I did not want to sign
No,
him.
okay,
He
okay,
got
cool, cool.
signed.
So
He
I'm
got signed,
supposed to. So that's a
and
wait.
now I saw a change in your
Hold on.
behavior, which disgusted me because you
One
were
second.
sticking it on me. You were sticking it on me all season
I
about.
was just saying that the player came to develop. I wasn't saying I expect him to. Nothing like this, bro. I just saying, and you said your stance was that you want players for the ready now.
So
I
you see,
agree with you.
let's
I
let's
gave you
let's
your
just agree
stance.
that Dogu hasn't played the greatest, yeah. But
Bro,
in my
all I
opinion,
going to
he
say
hasn't
is
played the
if it
greatest,
was
but he
not at
hasn't
the
played the
level
worst.
that you should even sign for United, I don't think I should have be
Yeah,
forced to
no,
support you, bro.
fair enough, yeah. But one thing I'll say to you is that no matter what level of bad performance that Dorgu put in last season to your eye, he never gave
He gave up
the
15 goals.
performances, yeah,
15
that
goals.
Ireland, hold on, he never gave the type of unconfident performances that Rasmus subjected us to all
Well,
of
I
last,
mean, Garnacho didn't want to
all
pass
of
for
last
him.
season, all of
Garnacho
last
didn't want to pass to him.
all of
Neither did
last
Xerxes.
season, that
Neither
guy.
did Xerxes. Yeah. Even
Imagine playing, yeah, like it's 10 men. Imagine every week, week in, week out, this brother starting up front and it's like 10 men on the field. Yeah,
okay.
literally.
All right. All right, bro. I think we should sell them both. Yeah? How about that? Let's just sell them both
Just to get
and we'll
Hoyland
be
out of this
happy.
club,
Because
I will
yeah,
sell
bro,
them. Just to get Hoyland out of
I
this club,
can't stand a
I will
shitty
sell them.
defender and you can't stand a shitty striker. So I think we should sell them both. We
Alright,
should
so
sell them both
if
back to
somebody
Italy
if
and front
somebody
the
came to
Sesko
me
deal
if somebody came to me and said, yeah, sell them both and we'll get you a top level striker, they're both gone with
in the
immediate
morning.
effect. In fact, yeah, I'll even say I'll get rid of Dorgu and keep Hoyland to get a top level striker, yeah. Even though I don't even want that guy at my club, yeah. But my thing is, do you know why? Because I'm the type of person that wants the best for the team. I don't
Me
want the
too.
best. I don't want the
I want
best.
the
I
best
don't
for the
want the
team.
best
I want to see
for a guy
United
who I
win.
know. Yeah, but for a guy who I know that's gonna set us backwards. This brother, yeah, this brother that is playing up front for us, yeah. If somebody can tell me in the chat which fucking Premier League team this guy starts for week in, week out. If somebody could tell
Bro,
me,
if he
yeah,
start for a
sign
team that
a
is provide
fucking blue track
service, that
striker
is
for
actually
72
provide more than
billion,
3 passes a game to him, he would score goals. But guys,
bro.
big up to each and every one of you watching. Don't forget to smash a like and subscribe. This has been the update and of course the discussion for you today. I have to go. Sorry about that. Big up to Bali Tech for coming through. Big up to Tommy Boyle and Stephanie Griffith and all of those in the chat. Big up to Box as well and Ray Carl Brown. Big up to all of you guys coming in. Big up to everyone, Chorus as well. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. Big up to Margaret. Big up to Drex. You know what I mean? Guys, I hope you have a great evening. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Of course, it's Friday. Maybe I'll be doing the hot chip, so stay tuned. And maybe we might be signing a striker tomorrow. You never know how it goes. This transfer window has certainly been a crazy one. I'll catch you later, guys. Big up to each and every one of you.